Hey guys, Tarek here, bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. Playing for today's morning in the south, we have Chaemiko playing as human. Go for the Archmage first there, shutting down that Wisp, trying to steal away the Mercenary. Managing to take that down. Facing off against him in the north, we have Lawliet playing as Night Elf and going for the Beastmaster first.
Forces are under attack.
Going for the Mercenary camp as well. So after that happening, Chaemiko maybe didn't fancy his chances with the militia duration expiring. Coming out to harass the creeping of Lawliet. Let's see how it goes. Already a hectic start to this one. Good experience there for the Beastmaster, but here comes the Archmage. Got a footy in here, blasting away. There goes one Archer. Could lose the Ancient of War here as well. A bit of focus fire onto that now. No, it looks like Chaemiko getting cold feet. Gonna pull back here. One Archer. Stops the creeping. Not incredible. There we go. Trying to manipulate the Ensnare RNG there and catching the Shadow Priest, but disengaging. Doesn't want to try to go for the kill. Beastmaster meanwhile chasing down this low health footy in here with the bear making a real nuisance of himself. Now a bit of running around, tech up. Tier 2, here come the militia again. Gonna go for the green camp it looks like while the Archmage is away. Compare the tech timings here. A little bit faster for Chaemiko. Good for him. Good work there, spreading the damage from the camp onto the militia. Chaemiko making all the right moves here. But yeah, that was a cheeky move from Lawliet. Stealing that Mercenary. I mean, both players want the Dispel available to get rid of those summons. So even though it did die, you know, it's not the end of the world for Lawliet. Good to deny it to his opponent. There we go, hitting level 2 on the Beastmaster. Archer getting ensnared.
The town is under siege.
Going after the Shadow Priest, but the Moonwell's there to keep him safe for the moment. Got a couple of Wisps and some trouble here now. Goes for the detonate on one, the other one's surviving. And Footy's taking a good chunk of damage here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage's also a little bit low. Has picked up the boots, mind you. Running around it very, very quickly. Blacksmith up. I guess we're going to see some rifle caster action from Chaemiko. Still not level 2 on the Archmage though, and you know, without the Brilliance Aura, he's pretty useless. He needs that mana regen for the extra water elementals. Good blocking here with the Wisp, getting quite a lot of free damage onto the AM. A couple more Archers coming through for Lawliet. Tier 2 is complete. He's just coming by. Oh, what was the point of that run by though? He didn't even have mana. Couldn't really cancel a law. I don't know. Doesn't really make sense. Now, creeping up the Mercenary camp again. Become the Forest Troll Berserker. Chaemiko.
A player's forces are under attack.
Coming in with the Rifleman. No, I'm going to go for some more creeping himself. Meanwhile, we've got a Quill Beast back here. Going to work. I forgot to mention this one from Dreamhack Asia. I think I mentioned that. Footy could go down here. Yep. A little bit unfortunate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, both players on the same camp here. Chaemiko's army a little bit further behind though. Easy dispel on the water elemental and picks up the item. Backs out. This kind of play is not really working out too well for Chaemiko so far. It's harassing, you know, he had a good harass over here. Subsequently, hasn't been terribly strong with his harass. Lawliet just slowly creeping up, stretching his level advantage We're a level ahead at this stage. Here comes the Blood Mage though. Use the one of mana stealing there, and this is a pretty scary army, those level 2 bears. They're pretty beefy, 900 health. Hard to handle without Dispel. Doesn't have that yet on his priests. Going for that now, Adept training. So from the mana across to the AM. Could drain a bit of mana off the creeps here as well, which could be a nice idea. There it goes. Meanwhile, a bit of a wraparound here. No, it looks like Lawliet is going to go for the camp. Staying away the mercenary. Brought in the militia here. I'm not sure. Is he going for a tower push? Does not have a lumber mill back here, but he's bringing the militia with him regardless. Is Lawliet going to come back for this, or is he going to go for the counter push? He's got one law up at base, and they're building a tower already after seeing the militia rotation.
A town is under siege.
Okay, here we go. Towering up, starting up. But yeah, no lumber mills, so no guard towers. Only going to have arcanes. Arcanes are pretty helpful against the bears and the cruel beasts, I suppose, but siphon mana there. Double mana for the Beastmaster. Pretty scary army though. Raw on most of the archers. They spin out some nasty damage. I see him training marksmanship there. Wow, he's gone tier 3. I didn't even realize that. Those archers are going to be nasty. Now trying to plant a lumber mill quite far forwards here. Interesting positioning. Those archers hitting hard. Beastmaster getting a little bit low. Got a little moon juice left, but not a huge amount. Still making a pretty strong push at this stage. Tower's going to go down here. The mill also not going to complete, it looks like. Chaemiko's push. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be able to work here. There goes the lumber mill. It's daytime, but stopping by the shop. Clarity, heal potion. Buying all the consumables here. Blood Mage coming in though. Did not cancel the clarity, just did a little bit of siphon. Chaemiko is not quite able to get it done here. Built another tower, but he himself doesn't have enough wood to upgrade it. Kind of needs that lumber mill now. There we go, picks off something. Gets level 3 on the AM finally. Starting the lumber mill, same position, but with that ancient protector there blasting away. That's painful, man.
The town is under siege.
It's chunking through the health so quickly. Gonna be able to complete it this time though. Also guess it's fortified armor. Will stand up a lot better to the ancient protector abuse. Can finally get some lumber coming in. All players at 50 foot. So very similar army sizes. Oh, that's level 5 on the Beastmaster now. Doesn't have any mana, but he's got the big bear, the spirit bear, getting banished. That's an interesting tactic. Banished again. Okay, not a terrible idea. The tower goes down quickly. Chaemiko's push not really working out too well here. Bear blinking out to safety. Speaking of bears, Druid of the Claw in master form getting stuck here by the peasants. Good blocking there. Gets off the bear. Couple riflemen very, very low, but they're backpedaling to the safety of the priest, getting healed up. Another bear about to fall. Blood Mage about to run out of mana though. That might be his last banish for a while, unless he can siphon. Okay, there goes the bear. Blinks it out to safety. No, resummons it. Siphoning off the caster there. Interesting tactic.
Are under attack.
Here come the wisps looking for the detonates. Oh boy, the AM's in some trouble. He gets bashed. And has to town portal out. Ouch. Oh no, don't leave your rifleman behind, Chaemiko. Oh, that bear will chase you down, he'll bash you. He'll blink on you. Oh, you can't afford to lose that. Very close still. Both players right around 50 food. Chaemiko with a bit more gold in the bank though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Does have the lower tech army, but doesn't have a level 5 hero, so can benefit a lot more from creeping at this stage, whereas the Beastmaster can't level up from this at all. Kind of maybe a little bit too late to go for a second hero for him. Could be a consideration though. He's level 3 on the Blood Mage. Got the Book of the Dead, which actually could work out really well. Very little dispel. Hasn't gone for any Dryads. Book of the Dead could be exactly what Chaemiko needs to make this next push work. He's coming across. He's got 2 damage upgrades on these riflemen. Invis potion on the Beastmaster there, who also has a Book of the Dead. Looks like he might be going to harass the peasant line. No towers here guarding this. There we go. Opening up. Second damage upgrade coming through on the archers if the hunters will survive until then. Here comes the Beastmaster, Book of the Dead, Bear, all of the summons. Those peasants are going to start dropping fast. Riflemen slowly chipping away at the buildings. Meanwhile, the archers, they're long range. The improved bows. Looks like he did complete the second damage upgrade just before the Hunter's Hall went down. Good news there for Lawliet. Meanwhile, back at base here, almost all the peasants have died or ran out of the base, so no harvesting coming in for Chaemiko. This push has to work out for him, but good news for him. No man on the Beastmaster at the moment. Oh, but there's a mountain giant. That is bad news for those riflemen. You're going to really struggle to damage him. Banish, banish, banish. Bit late on the siphon there. Dispels the summons quite quickly, but look at the damage onto those priests. Melting under the archers. Oh, but there's the blizzard out the back on top of the archers. That's an interesting tactic, getting some decent damage onto them. Oh my god, Stampede from the Beastmaster, able to repel Chaemiko here for a bit. Looks like they did take some damage right on the edge of it. Lost a couple units. Now Lawliet slightly above 50 food. Chaemiko is still unable to come back into his base here. Book of the Dead still active. Peasants just standing around waiting for it to expire. And I didn't even notice Chaemiko activating his Book of the Dead. Maybe it went down to the wisps. Come back in here, but now we've got a second mountain giant making life hard. Book of the Dead finally expires. Blizzard out the back on top of the archers, doing some pretty good work there. An interesting tactic, banishing the Archmage. Oh, but a bit of blocking from the Wisp. Archmage in some trouble. A little bit low on health. Does have the invul. But Chaemiko unable to fight back here. The Mountain Giant front line holding strong. Priests out the back. Not too many of them. They can't heal everything at the moment. Picking off a couple units with the Blizzard though. Really needs some more priests though to heal up. But also needs to rebuild his peasants. We've got the bear just running into the peasant line. Trying to continue the economy damage. Chaemiko's push really running out of momentum now. Full scroll. We'll keep him in it for a while. But look at all the summons here, man. He really needs some more priests with the dispel. And only has... Oh wow, he retrained into that. Okay. Well, there we go. Chaemiko's endless pushing not working out for him there. Interesting. It was, definitely an interesting game. Lawliet coming across with the mercenary steel early on. And the counter harass. The initial counter harass from Chaemiko seemed pretty good, but then subsequent attempts didn't really work out for him. The tower push lacking a little bit of presence. He was a little bit low on lumber. Tried to build that proxy lumber mill out the front there, but ended up dying. Just couldn't quite get it done. And man, that was nasty from Lawliet. All those summons just annihilating the peasants, completely cutting off the reinforcements for Chaemiko for the rest of the match. GG, well played by Lawliet. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.